are going to get tried. There's no way around it. It's like somebody is assigned to you off jump. Like it's an unknown known factor. Somebody is going to try you one way or another. It might don't come in the form of aggression. It might come in the form of, hey bro, I know you just got here, but can you do a call for me, a three-way call for me? All right, cool. I guess so. All right, cool. Hey, okay, this is the number. Blah 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 blah. But then this dude keep do every time you get on the phone, he keep coming every day like clockwork until now when you finally tell him like, hey, bro, no, not today. And then he barking like, man, what the you mean? What you mean? Well, not today. Now what you gonna do? Is you gonna you see what I'm saying? Um, my thing is, I was just always cool. I was just always cool. Matter of fact, my wife can tell you this story better than I can. Um, when I got tested, it was two times where I was worried, and this wasn't in prison. This was actually in the county jail with me waiting to get transferred when I got extradited. Long story short, they had this big, massive, giant coffee type dude in this holding cell, and they put me in there with him, but he was asleep. And I instantly, me looking at this dude, I'm like, I can't beat this dude head up. There's no way that I can beat this dude. If we fight, I can't beat this dude. So I instantly go in survival mode, and I'm looking around. I'm like, what could I stop this dude with? What can I get my hands on to defend myself if this dude wake up being on some BS? And I'm ashamed to even say that because this dude was a gentle guy. This dude was real cool. And it's just one of them things like you see this big dude and you look at yourself and you're like, damn, if he wake up and try to be on some book, I can't defend myself, right?
Yeah.
So I'm over there by the toilet looking to see if something I could strip or whatever. But the toilet was metal, the sink was metal, everything was bolted down. So I just prayed like, God, please don't let this man wake up. But he was cool though. Now, the first time I got tried, so okay, after you get out of intake, they put you in what the county jail would say the bullpen, but it was a kind of dormitory in a way. So on one side, you got the day room, and on the other side, you got the sleeping area, the bunk beds, and then you got the toilet way at the back, and you got one shower back here. When I was walking through, there's a glass that you can see into the pods, and you got cats banging on the walls. Man, put that motherfucker up in here. Hey man, that's fine as hell. Bring that up in here. I'm a fighter, so I'm not tripping. I'm like off rip. And when I get in here, somebody going. That's all I'm thinking. I'm like the first thing that run up, I'm going. So what they give you, you get your laundry bag. They give you this a cup, like a plastic cup like this, but it's hard, and they got a handle like a coffee cup but plastic, and they give you like this spork thing, like a plastic spork. And it's
from high school.
So what I did was I said, okay, my max out, I got 10 years, but my minimum I have to do is 2 years. And I just told myself, like, this is just what it's gonna be. I know I'm gonna have to fight. I'm cool with that. But this is my two rules. I'm not becoming a homosexual and I'm not dying. If anything outside of that try to impede on try to make me a homosexual, or I'm just going all the way out. Right? So when I'm coming through, when they finally come to my pod, yeah, it was cats banging on the window and stuff, but I couldn't see them at that point because we was handcuffed. Like when I was handcuffed, they had me handcuffed at the waist and the knees, where the ankles and like this. So we had to move like this. And at the time when they was unbuckling me, I couldn't see the people that was banging on the windows and stuff of the pod I was going to, but I heard them talking junk. I don't know if they was talking to me or the two white boys in front of me. So when we get in there, it was like everybody is kind of hovered like around the door a little bit. Like nobody is really in the back in the sleeping area because everybody trying to see who coming up in here. So when we coming in there and they like, okay, it's just some black dude and these two white boys. And it just got quiet as we walking through. Now I got my laundry bag like this. I got my cup over here, but I got my sport turned this way. Cause I'm like, I'm not talking. If anybody trying to run up, because I heard the stories about people trying to hurry up and grab your bag, or somebody might trying to do something funny. I said, I'm just setting the tone off rip. I'm just setting the tone. And this is where when I say immediate violence, right? This we all hear me say that. I said this gonna be immediate violence. I'm willing to go all the way here because this is a new environment. Yeah. And I feel like you have to set the tone off rip. And if me turning this fork this way, this fork this way, the handle part, and putting that thing in somebody's eye, I done set the tone, right? Mm-hmm. so as I'm walking through and I get my bed assignment, they tell me what bed I'm in and whatever. So as I'm walking through, I'm just seeing cats. You remember off of the movie Life?
Yeah, which part?
When Eddie and Martin when they first came in, they was walking through and everybody was just looking at them and they was walking like that when they was walking through the bus.
Yeah.
It was just like that, man. It was just like that. And all I was thinking of, like, if one of these try to hit me, because you walking through, so somebody could just come from the side and hit you. All I'm just thinking, like, I'm bracing myself to get hit.
Always gotta be ready, huh? You always gotta be ready.
Yeah, I'm just bracing myself to get hit. That's all I'm thinking. It's like, okay, if somebody hit me this way, I'm just gonna come up and try to hit them over with my laundry bag, and then use the sport. Now the sport was not sharp at all, but you know the handle. If you get that somewhere, it's over. So I'm just telling myself, if somebody hit you this way, come back and hit them this way. If somebody hit you this way, I have my jaw clenched, like real clenched to brace for a hit, but it never happened. So when I get to my bunk, it's somebody's stuff up there, and the guy is on his headphones, and it's his stuff. So I'm looking, I like tap him. I'm like, hey, whose stuff this is? He was like, oh, that's mine. And I was like, well, this my rack. He was like, no, it ain't. I was like, what you mean it ain't? He was like, well, shit, we fight up in here. If you want to fight for that. And then this big white dude named Castle, he was like, man, stop all this bullshit. He took dude's stuff and then threw it, like literally threw all his shit on there. And he was like, man, y'all stop all this dumb shit, man. And this is why I was shocked. Ohio is a shock culture because he was like, man, stop all this. Y'all need to hear me all the time or whatever. And when he said that, I just felt the whole mood change. I'm like, why ain't nobody take off on him? Like, white boys who say up in here? You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, think about that. Like, he really said that?
So, this white dude named Castle came over there. This black dude named Detroit came over there, and he was like, where you from? And I was like, from Michigan. He was like, oh shit, I'm from Michigan too. And he was like, let me walk you around the pod and let me tell you, telling me what I can do and what I can't do. And he was like, you ain't gonna be in here forever. You'll be in here for like maybe a month or a couple weeks, and then they're gonna put you in a single cell or a double cell. It's like you're gonna be in and out of here talking to a counselor and all this and that. So I said, all right. So then when I go back to my bunk, all my stuff gone, right? So he said, oh yeah, they got you. They got you.
Oh man. And this is the first day.
First day. So he was like, I'm gonna tell you right now, your blood, wherever I know who got your stuff, but I'm not gonna tell you who it is. But when you do figure it out, just hit him in the mouth. He a big dude. Don't let his size intimidate you. This is what he do. He do this to everybody to get the feel. And there's one thing he don't like to do is get. So you got this big. Have you ever heard of my stories where I talk about KB?
Yeah, I remember KB.
Now, this is only for you. Okay, this story is only for you. This is not
exclusive.
But yeah, this is exclusive. KB did not want to get. This is it's one of them things that you don't. When you're a real big dude, a big imposing, intimidating dude, you can bark on people, you can yell, scream at people, and that'll scare people, right? Because of your size. But if you pull that knife out, he a mouse. Oh, yeah, he a mouse. So that's an exclusive for you. He said, yeah, man, he do that type of stuff. He will fight if he back into a corner, but he not used to people, stepping up to him and and stuff like that. But he said that's all you got to do, man. If just get you a piece of steel and just run up on him. Don't stab him because you'll end up it can go crazy. But don't stab him, just pull out the knife and get aggressive with him. So he went and showed me who he was, but I instantly knew exactly who he was because you remember the two white dudes that came in with me?
Yeah,
I heard them over there barking on them. Hey, white B, you gonna be my wife, you B? Hey, give me all your shit, B. I hear him and I look. I say, yep, that's him. So then I was like, well, I said, you got something for me? He said, nah, yo, bro, you gotta get your own. Unless you got something for me. And I was like, look, man, he said, no, I ain't talking about no gay stuff, man. I'm talking about, do you got some money coming in or whatever? I was like, I don't even know, man. He was like, well, I mean, you gotta go fight or whatever. So I'm thinking like, man, I can't beat this. I'm like, all right, I know what I'm gonna do. So when he was laid down, right, he was laid after he barking on him, and he was so dirty, dog. Once he got you, he got you. Once he got you under his spell, he got you. Mm-hmm. So I'm just thinking of all these type of ways of what I can do to him. I'm like, okay, I can't beat this guy head up. I'm not sure if I run if because dude told me he will fight, and this dude way bigger than me, and I'm like, okay, well, I need something to intimidate him to make this even. So I'm like, I'll just get him when he go to sleep. I ain't even gonna say nothing. But I didn't have to wait. He approached me. So here I go standing by the bunk. And this is how I know this one of them things that everybody is watching. So here I go standing by my bunk and he come out of nowhere. He just standing there he first when he come over there, he just take his shirt off, and he like leaning, he looking at me, but he talking to somebody, and he like, yeah, I'm out here taking. They ain't gonna do a damn thing about it. Yeah, I all these niggas up in here, right? This is what he said when he looked dead at me, man. So
he wanted you to do something.
Or to that point. All rationalization, all me being rational, me planning this out just went out the window. The only thing I said to myself, I said, I don't give a I'm about to this nigga. Right? Because he looking at me talking. I don't care about his size. I don't care about nothing at this point now. So I'm like, you got something to say to me? And it was already kind of, it was quiet in there, but it got you could hear a mouse pissing on cotton at this point. Mm-hmm. He was like, what the fuck you say to me? And he started walking up to me, right? So I was like, okay. So I seen this cup. It was a cup right there. Somebody plastic cup, and I just grabbed it. Because remember, he took all my stuff. So he hit the plastic cup, and I swung it, right? And he jumped back. He was like, man, what you doing? You trying to do this? And I'm like, man, what's up? So I got the cup, and I'm trying to swing it. He bobbed it and weaved it. And then this other cat named Tree, I told y'all about Tree. He was this tall, white, dope fiend dude. So the dude named Tree came over there and was like, hey, no, chill, man. You gonna make the dorm hot. He was like, no, now check this out. Tree about 6'6", 6'7", maybe 160, 170 at best, right? KB pushing every bit 280, 290, 6'4", 6'5". He could easily move him out the way. Like, man, get out my way. And he let Tree hold him back, right? So when Tree do that, they're like, no, come on, man. Hey, man, chill out, man. You trying to make the pie hot, man. We got stuff going on up in here. Don't do this and all this and that, right? So they backing him back. I'm right here. I'm like, man, this is crazy. So he was like, man, I don't want this. Ain't got anyway. He threw my bag to me, like that. Just throw my laundry bag to me with all my stuff in it. So after that, man,
he was scared.
After that, I'm like, thank God I didn't have to fight this man, but I knew right then I had to tell myself right there, like, dude, I lost my cool because it got to a point where I was just sick of it. Like, you know what? F it. Hold on, I gotta take this coat. I done got hot. I'm sweating. Look, so
he wasn't expecting you to do nothing. He thought he was just gonna do you like how you do other people.
Yeah,